It's no secret that CSS can be an extremely difficult coding language to learn and master. There are a plethora of different complex commands that can take time to truly understand how they work. Because of this, it is often you will run into various issues with element placement and styling that can be very frustrating for beginners and even intermediates alike. It would be very helpful if you could see what you are doing. What do I mean by that? Well, let's say you create an HTML file with the goal of creating a container that has 3 pictures evenly spaced out and centered within that container. In your body tag, you would have a div with the ID of container, let's say, and 3 divs nested inside with an ID of image. If you go into your CSS file and start changing the size and placement of all these divs, you aren't going to see them change at all. In fact, you're going to see a blank white screen when you run your HTML file in a browser. The divs are there and are in fact changing, however there is nothing visually representing them by default. So, you are left hoping that the specific commands you're inputting into the container and image divs respectively are working as intended. Now, there is a way to fix this and visually display all of our divs in the most efficient and concise way possible. I'm actually quite surprised not many web development YouTubers I've seen talk about this. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to stick around because this will change your life. It's very simple. Basically, in CSS, there's the hidden class selector. However, this class selector is not calling on something present in your HTML code. What you have to do is use the asterisk symbol as a class selector. It allows whatever command you put inside of it to modify every single element on your HTML page. What you can do is use the fantastic border command to make every single element in your HTML file have a nice, vibrant border that actually allows you to see what modifications you make to different elements on your page. I believe the best values to put for these arguments are 1px, red, solid. Going back to our picture container example, now you will be able to see the container div and its image divs inside it, no problem. Pretty amazing, right? Just one more quick side note. Having a border on all the elements is technically making the elements 1 pixel larger than they were before, depending on what size you put. In most cases, this won't affect much, but for website layouts where 1 pixel can be a big difference, you can alternatively use the outline command. It takes the same arguments as the border command, however, now the 1 pixel of largeness added to the elements won't affect the document flow. Whether you use border or outline is dependent on the project, although I'd recommend border for most cases. Sometimes when using the outline command, you won't be able to see the full border because CSS isn't making room for you to be able to see it. Now you can see exactly what you are doing and get a better understanding of what your CSS lines are doing under the hood. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day.